Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight.
Yes, people, welcome back to Let's Talk Premier League. We are here for the Late Late Show with Niall and Matt. I am joined by Matt. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, but one thing I have to say is Aaron Wan-Bissaka should be arrested for that tackle he made today. That was absolutely disgraceful.
Yeah, we'll get into United in a bit because we're going to do 4 team of the week, but I've just decided to chuck the whole United team in there. Every single one of those fuckers can go in there, and it's going to be managed by the clown himself, Mr. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. As you'll see, if you are old to the channel, we have had a makeover. We have new overlays and a new background. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you like it. It took me fucking long enough to make. Yes, tonight we are going to be discussing or reacting to a particular Liverpool fan who has said some quite funny stuff over the recent days. And we're also going to be reacting to the new FIFA ratings. Fuck you, FIFA. When I get the game, I'm gonna have to instantly, sort out Greenwood's ratings because that's a joke.
Saka's higher rated than him.
Yeah, we won't even. We'll get into that. But let's start with Sonny, shall we? Let's start with him. So for the people watching, I'm not going to play the clip because I don't want to, give this guy any traction or that channel. But some of the quotes were particularly funny. The link is in the chat for anyone to come on and have your say or to rinse Sonny or whatever you want to do. So his first comment was he compared the tackle from Pascal Strick to drop kicking a baby on the head in a supermarket.
Oh, Jesus.
Genuinely compared it to drop kicking a baby. That's that. Matt, was that tackle anything like drop kicking a baby in a supermarket?
I'd say it's worse than drop kicking a baby in the supermarket. You should be in prison for that. It's illegal.
I just want to confirm it is definitely illegal to drop kick a baby in a supermarket.
Yeah, don't try this at home.
Yeah, definitely. Do not try that. Do not try that in your local supermarket. You will be arrested. Fenwick says, "Might jump on soon, lads." Big up Fenwick. That was just one of them. I still can't believe he actually said that on a live stream. On a live stream, he compared Harvey Elliott getting tackled to drop kicking a baby in a supermarket.
It's just mad, to be fair, because it wasn't even a yellow tackle. It was just a fair tackle. What's he on about? What's he actually? I understand he's emotional at the moment. In the moment, in fairness, I guess, but you don't compare it to fucking killing a baby.
Well, yeah, drop kicking a baby in a supermarket would probably kill them.
Yeah.
Or give them life-changing, injuries.
He also mentioned that you don't do that to an 18-year-old. So if you done it to an older player, would that be okay?
Yeah, that's apparently, I think that's okay. But Sonny does this all the time, and no, I'm sure the football terrorists love it because it's clickbait, it's clippable. Oh yeah, look at this.
They've got articles writing about them now on Facebook, shit like that.
Yeah, it helps them. It helps them.
Yeah.
I just, why would you even? I don't understand it. And then he said that Pascal should be arrested for that tackle. I don't know about you, but as a former referee, I'm not even booking him.
I remember a Van Dijk tackle on a Napoli player. Should he be arrested?
Well, apparently so, according to Sonny. Yeah, but according to Sonny, he should be arrested for, 20 years in prison, wasn't it?
Attempted murder.
Yeah, attempted murder. But then you got that. Yeah, well, I don't know what he would get him done for, but I mean, that was another one of the mad ones. And then obviously he mentioned his age. Can't do it because he's 18. 18. Just so as you said, if it happened to an older player, that's okay, but to an 18-year-old, that's not okay.
Yeah, it's just a bit of a stupid thing to say, really. It's the age doesn't come into it when it comes to football. You're on the pitch; it's all equal out there.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
He went in for a fair challenge.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter that he's 18. He's not going to pussyfoot around him just because he's 18.
The best one was legit when he compared it to drop kicking a baby. That was when he did that. I was done. Wolf says, "Hey." Mustafa says, "Ollie out."
Oh, Jesus
big
Christ.
up to RJ. Big up to RJ. Ollie out. I'm being serious this time. Says Wolf. I've just seen that clip.
Yeah. Everyone relax with the Ollie out stuff. I agree with RJ.
I'm strongly Ollie out. That Greenwood, you need a goal, and Greenwood don't get on the pitch, but you put Martial on the pitch. Make sense to me. I'm here. I am available. If you can make that make sense to me, I'll understand it.
I don't have anything to make that make sense, but I wouldn't rush to sack him after one bad result. That's what I'm saying.
Hi RJ says Wolf. It was 10v on Wolf. Oh fuck off! It was Young Boys. You can see on the player's face that it was gutted that what he had done. Yeah, he didn't do it on purpose. Right? We all know that. Absolutely not. I've just got to pin the thing now. There we go. I just want to pin the comment because the link ain't even in there. What a twat! What a twat am I? I thought I posted it, but apparently it's not showing. The link is in there, so you can come on and.
You know the player that I don't know how to pronounce his name, but the player that went into the challenge. Yeah, he's only 22 years old himself. He's basically a kid in football as well, and he's obviously he didn't go out saying I'm going to break Harvey Elliott's leg today. It's just it's football. Things like that happen.
Of course he didn't. Niall, play the clip. That was so funny.
Be copyrighted or something.
It wouldn't be copyrighted. I've seen him do it. I could play the clip.
Could if you want, but would you really want to give them?
Yeah, that gives them traction. I'd rather not.
Yeah.
Don't forget we had Fred on our pitch. Yeah.
Yeah, but Ollie picked him, RJ. I'm Ollie in, but Ollie picked him. You can't use that.
You got RJ here yourself. Valve says, "Good day, Niall and Matthew. This should be a very pleasant stream tonight. The two gentlemen
I'm only going to be here for like 5-10 minutes. That's genuinely. I'm wrecked as it is, and I'm not happy. So,
a certain Liverpool fan and reacting to 22 ratings that were released yesterday." Yes, Valve, that is exactly what we're doing today. Who put Fred on the pitch, RJ? Sometimes people need to think before they say things. RJ, would you say the tackle on Harvey Elliott was anywhere near drop kicking a baby in a supermarket?
I mean, I don't think it was. I think it was a bit of an over exaggeration.
A bit of an over exaggeration.
Okay, no shit, fucking shit, Sherlock.
I don't know if RJ was taking. I didn't know if RJ was taking a piss with a bit of an overreaction.
Seriously, it is an overreaction. I mean, come on. Look, obviously, I know. Obviously, emotions are high. You know, Harvey Elliott is probably the greatest thing to hit fucking Liverpool since FSG. So I mean, look, it is what it is. Look, realistically, was it a red card? Probably not. I think, obviously, injury, look, Harvey Elliott get well soon. I think people kind of over-exaggerate at the start, saying, oh, it's the end of his career and all that. He'll be back after Christmas, lads. He'll be, realistically, he'll be back after Christmas. So, look, hope he gets good recovery. Hopefully everything goes well for him. God bless him, I guess. But, yeah, that's how
it's okay. We're going to go through some of the quoted tweets in a minute. Which,
dear Christ. Oh, no.
they are brilliant. I'm not going to lie. They are
This is a great way to get me to sleep, lads. So I appreciate it, lads. Not going to lie.
This is brilliant. Sometimes people need to think before they say things. That is true. That is very true. Please, Mystic Werewolf, be polite in the chat. Okay. Sonny needs to see Phantom. Oh my god.
What a collaboration. That's
should
great
we put them both in the Hall of Shame? Should we have a top Premier League Hall of Shame?
Should we create a
we should do like we should do what Jericho did back in WWE, just like the list of Jared, just like the list of the top Premier League of all the people who
betrayed. They Seth Rollins.
Let's talk Premier League. No, let's. Oh.
Well, no, we'll think of it. Like I said, I'm not going to be here for long, so
we'll come up with
Hall
it.
of Shame.
Hall of Shame. Let's talk Premier League's Hall of Shame. We'll do that. We have a Hall of Fame, so we'll do a Hall of Shame. Wolf is just telling Valschwan to look at the middle finger. Excuse me, Mr. Null, what is a phantom?
Nobody actually fucking knows, mate. Genuinely.
It's
bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Wolf says Snowflake One.
Damn.
That is brutal.
So I wouldn't take that if I were you, mate. Genuinely.
Yeah, I wouldn't take that either. I'm just right. Tyler says struggled to understand him with that strong Scouse accent. This one was sort of similar to what Matt was saying, which is fine to tackle a 28-year-old like that though. I suppose as long as they don't play for Liverpool, but because Harvey plays for Liverpool, is 18 and you're a Liverpool fan, it should be illegal. This is why people say the fan base is unbearable. It wasn't a red card. Grow up.
I remember them all laughing at Luke Shaw's leg break. It's just, just karma.
Don't give me flashbacks, fam. Fucking, I was watching that game. And I was okay, no thank you.
That was horrible.
Ryan says stinks of I've never played football apart from FIFA was barely even a foul. There are some really good ones. Matt Livingston says, I don't have enough fingers to count how many times this bloke chats pure waffle. Joe says, too many virgins who have never even played a game in their lives are given a platform to speak these days.
We have RJ there, Sonny.
What? Hey, no. Repeat that, you fucking ginger. No. Say that again, mate. Go on.
They have Sonny and we have RJ.
Shut your mouth, like. Honestly, I will fly to fucking Liverpool. I'll find you, like. We're talking about. What? Oh no, you're not going to be that hard to find, will you?
I'll be
not sure.
Hard to find.
Not sure why Arsenal fans are laughing. Last time I checked, their club wasn't even in Europe.
And to be fair, they're at the bottom of the table as well. So I mean, it's kind of ironic.
Oh, Mr. No, you just shot me. You have given me blood. Okay. Naldo is coaching the team from a touchline. Ouch. It's contact sport. Things can happen.
That is true.
Ollie, go out there, have fun, and express yourselves. Expect for you, Donny. You don't do shit.
Hold on.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, like I said, I'm not going to respond to this just because, like I said,
RJ is a Geordie.
Yeah, I'm a big Geordie. Like, will a knee all the way, lads. Fucking hell, let's go. Top shagger, innit?
some of these
Top shagger,
some
innit?
of these retweets.
What? Like,
They're brilliant.
that's like one thing they say, don't they?
No, they
That's-
talk a
what-
completely different language. They're like, I can't really think of something right
It's
now.
like it's like Brad from Love Island. He was literally like, he literally said something.
Oh, RJ watches Love Island. Exposed.
No, I know.
Forced to watch it. That's what it was. My mates were literally telling me like, "Fucking watch," and I was like, "All right."
Hold on. Your mates, not your missus. Your mate.
Wait, what?
RJ has no mates.
Shut up. Please.
Oh, wait.
This one's a good quoted tweet. The fact that he keeps banging on about Elliot as only 18, he's got his whole life ahead of him. It was an accident. He's not killed him. But if you drop kicked a baby in a supermarket, that would definitely kill them. So don't do that.
Are we talking about that now?
Yeah, we're doing Sonny first and then doing FIFA. Because it's this one's a good one. I've heard some nonsense in my time, but this tops a lot. Harvey Elliott comes out and says won him the red card, yet this lad likens it to going into a supermarket and volleying a baby.
Are you reading that in the comments?
We're reading out some of the quoted retweets of.
Oh, why don't you can show them? Can you? No.
Yeah, but some of them are a little bit, Yeah, they're a little. How do I? Prime. The best way to deal with this is just think that Jimmy Savile's still alive and he's gone to a playground full of mothers.
Oh, dear Christ. No, we should not talk about this.
That is probably the comparison of the quoted retweets.
Did you just describe RJ?
Okay, mate, like, you can't go outside, mate. Like, once the sun sees you, you're fucked. Like, okay, shut your mouth.
Oh, Ginger Jokes now, that's original.
Fucking the sun blocked 7,000.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Zach put him on a one-way flight to Kabul airport. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. They're saying to deport Sonny to fucking Afghanistan. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think that might have got a bit too
That's
far.
not far enough. That's not far enough.
What? You send them to like North Korea or what? What the fuck do you want them to go?
I don't want to go anywhere. Like, Sonny's a nice guy.
Oliver's being a bit sarcastic. He's right though. What Strick did was illegal, and he should be serving time in prison. It's assault on a minor, and people have been locked up for it before. Slight sarcasm there. But Prime, would you compare the tackle to volleying a baby in a supermarket?
No, there's nothing wrong with the tackle itself. Genuinely, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
I don't know I forgot the player's name, but he won the ball clean. It's again, it's the fact of what's his name? Tor's calling me. No, it's the fact of what's his name? He landed. Harvey Elliott landed weirdly for one, and two.
Your missus is calling.
Two, there. What?
Your missus is calling. I heard your phone going.
It was someone else, not her. And two, it was. And this is what I hate when there's a tackle and stuff, and then the way players crowd the referee, which apparently now is a rule you're not supposed to do, and yet players still do it. And you have managers on the sidelines that are jumping up and down and stuff, and then the players rolling around on the ground.
Yeah.
And I get it. It's part of the theatrics of the game. It's part of the dark arts. I get it. I love the dark arts, but it's annoying because things like that, which even the fact that Eddie got injured, the most you can give is yellow. You give it a yellow card, but the whole theatrics of everything makes it worse. So then he gets sent off. Like
the only reason he got sent off was for pure sympathy.
Exactly.
You could see that
worse tackles. I've seen worse tackles. But because the player doesn't get injured, that there's nothing given.
I would argue Tarkovsky's tackle on Richarlison yesterday was worse than that one. I mean, Tarkovsky has absolutely, snapped Richarlison in half, basically. I'd say that's worse.
I mean, Of course, the Liverpool fan would never say, "Oh, that tackle was worse." Of course, he wouldn't. Like it just shows you.
No, I agree.
No other fan base goes like this though. Like
Yeah.
Liverpool are one of the only ones that are not. I don't want to say they're one of the only ones that always think everyone's against them.
Yeah, I mean,
I was going to use another word there, but that'd be a bit offensive.
it's because he keeps saying stupid shit. Matt again just saying, just compared that tackle from yesterday to volleying a baby in the head in a supermarket. That shouldn't be that funny, but for some reason it's fucking hilarious. Not that I would ever suggest doing that in your local supermarket. It's bang out of order.
No, you can do it because you can get away with it.
Oh my god!
You can get away with it. So,
Rich just sums it up with "What an absolute twat." You know. Some of I do expect better from the football community. If you haven't kicked a ball since lunchtime at school, don't air your opinions online. A lot of them going for the baby drop kick. A lot of people going for that one. As you could imagine. Chocs just says, what the fuck is this silly prick on about? What a fucking loser. Illegal. Yeah, apparently it's illegal. I won't read that one out. That's a bit over the top. Opinions like this is exactly why you never see these fan channels inside the grounds. They've never been to a football game in their lives, always watching on a screen and nothing other. Well, I will defend Terry. He has been to United before, many times actually. He just doesn't anymore because he's got a kid and a family and a YouTube channel, believe it or not. So I will defend that one. Sonny, I don't know if he's ever been to a game. This would suggest maybe not. Bazza says this is why we all hate Liverpool. What a cunt. Yeah, I mean, a lot of them. Elliot just goes, bring back bullying. That's the sort of thing I'd expect from Matt. If you see the El Clasico, the amount of theatrics when players get tackled is mad. It is rather you are. Oh, that is true. Lewis says YouTubers are going to ruin football along with other major sports. No, you just got to not get idiots. Matthew, why have you called yourself Prince Harry?
I didn't. It was RJ.
Henry says, "What a trim! That trim is a red card, fella, by a bush." That trim. I don't think I'd ever want to be seen. Well, not that I could ever get that trim anymore, but I wouldn't want to be seen dead in it. Jake says, "Say nothing. Say you know nothing about football without saying you know nothing about football." Shut up, you cunt.
I like that one. That's short and simple. That's like straight to the point.
I like that one. Shut up, you cunt. That is a good one. I mean, come on. I'm actually disappointed with football Twitter here. I expect better. I do expect better.
Wait, what tweet is it? Oh, I'm gonna have to take ages to find it.
It's the one from Terry from September 12th. Just type in Liverpool fan Elliot injury. You'll see it. Or you know, you'll find it. Terry put on his own one. Tackling an 18-year-old like that should be illegal is one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard. Gray says weirdest.
But what does that even mean then? So because he's 18, we can't tackle him. So how old can we tackle? Oh, that means he should be playing for under 18s then.
But that's the thing. Sonny needs to clarify if is he allowed to play the men's game at age of 18 then, or should we wait until he can be tackled?
Or maybe he's just not good enough. Because if you can't,
I wouldn't say that.
In the game, then I'm assuming
they're just being
you are
stupid.
not good enough to play for the men's game.
They're being
no.
They think everyone should like pamper their game around them, which is just stupid.
It is just stupid. That kid needs to think. But Ravi says that kid needs to think before he says things. He might get his channel shut down like Skepta. Don't even know who Skepta are. But I think we all know why Sonny is doing this. It's not to give a balanced football opinion, is it? Let's be fair.
No, it's just to get attention.
Jake says the problem you get these days is this is all clickbait. Put an idiot on to create views, comments, advertise the other podcasts. I don't know if Terry specifically gets Sonny on for that. I don't know. Basically, so Jake says the problem you get these days is this is all clickbait. Put an idiot on to create views, comments, advertise the other podcasts. I don't necessarily think that Terry gets Sonny on because of that. I think
he does get him on. He does get him on to make a fool of himself.
No, he's just giving his opinions and stuff. And I don't know. The thing is, if Sonny's trying to say that the tackling and stuff is like dangerous and stuff, because everyone's biased towards their own players for their own clubs, then I guess you know what, fair enough. But saying that like.
It's not the first time he said something stupid on the channel.
I know, but my point is that he said something that's quite, I guess, normal, and takes it a bit too far. He takes it too far to the extreme, like saying that that tackle should be illegal on a kid is wrong. But saying that tackle should be illegal in football, then fair enough.
Prime. He compared it to drop kicking a baby in a supermarket.
I know, that's my point. Yeah,
but you have to admit, Terry does get him on.
I'm sorry, not good enough for the men's game. What the fuck? Bring that up from Love, please.
Which one?
That was the last comment. Did you hear what I said?
We all know Velvaz.
Kids, he's 18, I think. You're complaining about kids getting tackled, and that they shouldn't be getting tackled. And maybe those kids are just not, or maybe kids are not good enough to play in the men's game. Then how long should we wait for said kids to be of age to play in the men's game? Because back in the day, it was just a given rule that most kids would break through at like 20, 21, unless you were exceptional, like Rooney, who was 16, and Michael Owen, who was 16. And I think Theo Walcott was even 18 when he broke through.
Look, if this tackle happened on Greenwood, of course I'd be devastated for the lad. Wouldn't be going on like that.
It's not the tackle though. It's the fact it's the way he landed.
Yeah,
the tackle isn't,
You know what I mean, though. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Smarty says, "Do you reckon his mum knows he's using one of her best bed sheets, little joke rag?" Obviously, commenting on his green screen. That's actually quite funny.
He never uses his green screen, does he? He always has it there, but he never uses it.
No. Well, you couldn't use it. It's not fucking... It's got to be straight, hasn't it? Iron straight.
Oh.
Watching this has made my week. What male players are going to have to ask for the age of the player before they tackle. Everything that's ruining football now, these clowns in their mum's back bedroom with a blanket out, chatting absolute shite. Get out, have a drink, meet some real people, will change your life. Oh dear, Eddie. That one isn't even funny. Someone said agree 100%. I'm sorry, but what? I hope you're joking. Someone just goes cocksucker.
Straight to the point.
Yeah, again, straight to the point. Cry more, you fucking bitch, says Tom. Not Tom Little. He doesn't have an issue. I had it all now.
Are you looking at the quote tweets?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
I'm halfway. Well, probably not even halfway down them. There's about 1,000 of them. Heard it all now. Bet this knob has never even been to a live game. Jamie goes, in what world is Pascal's challenge the same as walking in Asda assaulting a baby? I genuinely, I don't understand it. Just stop slide tackling then, yeah? Mel, mate, calm down, get a fucking knife. That Barnet should be illegal. Never heard so much shit.
You know what's funny though? Like yesterday, I was on Never Foul, and I said like Van Dijk's peak is not as great as is not better than David Luiz at his peak. David Luiz is better than Van Dijk at his peak, but because like they don't have the big platform like the Terrace did. Like Liverpool fans came for me, but like I didn't get killed like this. I didn't get like 1,000 people looking at it. It was like 20, maybe barely 20 people.
Yeah, you should say more. You should say more ridiculous stuff like that on the terrace. You'll get you'll get noticed a bit more then.
Oh no, I used to say a lot about Kepa, and yeah, I don't know. I don't get ridiculous. It's because whatever I say, I end up being right about anyway. So it's not ridiculous. Well, it is. Maybe it sounds ridiculous, but I end up being right about it. And then when I say I told you so, people will complain. Oh, for talking about Lauren James.
Life's going to be a bit of a challenge for this lad if the worst thing that he's seen so far. Maybe his parents will let him out one day. Complete and utter wanker, clueless. Again, straight to the point. Got to be the worst opinion I've ever seen. What a cunt.
I've seen RJ speak, to be fair, so I can't say that.
Be nice to RJ, be nice.
We take the
West Ham fan zone, what an absolute fanny. Straight to the point again. Danny says, what a fucking melon. Yeah, they're just showing the Van Dijk tackle on Nappy player, which similar.
The Van Dijk's one's worse.
Yeah, I would say it definitely is.
It's actually a leg breaker.
Is this boy all right? Okay, we'll bring in new wall where you can't touch anyone under the age of 20 before they get into the box weapon. Strong Scouse accent, like.
I don't think that's an insult, though. That's just.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, it's just support your local pedophiles.
Fair play. No, fair play to the boy for taking. If you did that in the street, you'd be arrested to previously unimaginable levels. That is brilliant. That is brilliant. Serious Scouse accent there again. Not even funny. Tell me, done that. What that one's been done before. Don't copy other people's quote tweets. That's it. Why
a lot of people do that.
I know, it's so weird.
Yeah.
Shut up, you massive minge. Jesus. Dear,
I do feel bad for him in a way, because some of them are too far.
I don't. What a desperate wee boy. Maybe the maddest, stupidest thing I've ever, things ever to get a reaction out of people and get well known. And the sad reality is the fake outrage tactic works these days with these gobshite fan channels. Ouch. That's brutal. Right. Cry a bit if you want. This is pretty funny. He's obviously just baiting Leeds fans, but the thing is, things he's saying are actually being repeated by supposedly reputable journalists. Save the thing about murdering a baby in Asda. We never said murder them, literally.
He said drop kick, which could lead to murder.
Yes, but technically he didn't compare to murdering a baby. Merely drop kicking a baby, which is the same thing, but we need to make sure that we're politically correct here. We want to be fair. Leah goes, fair point. Pascal should have asked for ID before going in for the ball. That's a good one. What a monumental bell end. Does he think Elliot is in a coma or something? And I have to field a team of 18-year-olds every game, seeing as they're not allowed to be tackled. Yeah, I mean, Plymouth Argyle should do that if they're not allowed to be tackled. I'm sound with that.
I think I fell with last comment. Even he
St James's Park is Old Trafford. According to RJ, it is. According to RJ, it is. Is that enough for the question? I mean, surely there's got to be one that's fucking amazing. But
how about the TikToks?
Would you want to get that up?
I'll try to stay through.
Oh, actually, I won't be able to find it. Someone check his hard drive. Fucking hell.
I'll check. I'll try to find out.
Well, you're going to check his hard drive. That's good to know.
Oh, Jesus. I'll look at the Instagram comments as well.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
You turned into a meme.
The Muckers supporters group comparing that challenge on Elliot with walking into a supermarket and volleying a child in the head. Piss off, you wet wipe. I just want to be clear, it wasn't a young child, it was a baby. Compared it to a baby. Since you can't tackle 18-year-olds, why did Man U players tackle young boys tonight? Well, attempted to tackle.
Wan-Bissaka didn't attempt, he went straight in.
Yeah, I mean, the kid needs to know he fucked up. I think he tweeted out. I'll get the tweet up. I'll get the tweet up. Where is it? Sonny.
Someone said we mustn't forget it was raining, so the tackle would have been worse. What? Game's going soft. Nearly broke Harvey Elliott's leg. What? The tackle's
Did break his ankle there.
Wonder if they've launched a petition to get that guy in jail yet.
that's actually quite funny. There's Sonny. So Sonny tweeted saying, where is it? He's taken it down. Oh, what a twat.
He's probably watching this right now.
Probably. I hope so. Oh no, maybe it's a bit further down. No, I don't. Have you seen his fan cam of seeing the injury?
No.
Oh, that is something else. All right, there we go. Here it is. If you don't like my opinions, feel free to tell me, but don't send any direct abuse to me or anyone I know over footballing opinions. I will say what I believe, and moving forward, I will also make sure it stays to football. There's many opinions I don't agree with, but I keep it in my head. Just like him saying, comparing a tackle to volleying a baby, which keeps it way within football.
Yeah,
drop kicking babies is something that footballers do every day. I mean,
he's just contradicted. I think he's dug a hole and he's trying to get out of it, but he doesn't know how to.
But what he's done is he's got the biggest shovel he can, and he's still digging.
We'll find bedrock eventually. That's what he's thinking.
He's like, I'll find safety somewhere. When I was younger in the 90s, I remember when Leeds had a proper thugs in the team. Oh, Sonny wouldn't last 2 seconds with Leeds back in the day. I mean, they would all be arrested.
Yeah, nobody would. Fuck me.
Imagine Harvey Elliott's first game back and Craig Dawson just Brexit means Brexit. Sonny would be livid. He would.
Or Wan-Bissaka goes in for like another attack like that. I'd be glad. I'd actually laugh. I don't laugh at injury, but I'd laugh at that just to see Sonny's reaction.
Jesus Christ. I thought someone sent me. I thought Sonny fucking sent me a private message, and I was just about to say, "Fuck."
You're in the shit.
Hold on. Why the fuck would I give a flying fuck what Sonny thinks? Like, that's how I checked. Like, genuinely, someone explain why I would give a fuck. No, Prime. I've just seen something. It's about you from yesterday, actually. How do you say I seriously lack ball knowledge without actually saying it? For God's sake, that was about David Luiz having a better Prime, which is actually technically somewhat true.
Were you saying that to bait people, Prime? Please tell me you were.
Prime, are you there?
Don't believe he is.
I don't think so. But don't forget, you guys can come on and roast Sonny as well. We'll be doing FIFA ratings in a minute, and I got to roast FIFA. EA Sports, I mean. Same thing. I think Russ tried. Was it Russ or was it someone said, Sonny, you should go on and defend yourself, but he has not.
It was Russ. It was Russ. Yeah.
That was Russ. That was one. Russ also said that it was like we need to. Someone needs to ask him to leave. I'm not diplomatic enough to do it. Matt, you're a gobshite. Ask him to leave.
Okay.
At the end of the stream, just put in the group chat, Sonny, you need to leave the group chat.
I'll say, Sonny, please leave. Yeah,
because you're a dickhead that doesn't care what people think. You know, you can do it.
Do you actually want me to do this?
Yes, please. Ravi says Sonny could lose subs over this. I think, unfortunately, Ravi will probably probably going to gain from it. FIFA 22 is dusted. Declan Rice lower rate, and then to a statue game is done. Who? I can't believe that Fred and McTominay are higher rated than Greenwood, but you know we'll get onto that in a bit. But yeah, I think to summarise, one, it's never okay to drop kick a baby in a supermarket. Secondly, it is okay to tackle an 18-year-old, and thirdly, Sonny's a melt. There we go. We've done that. Now on to FIFA. You are a bunch of fucking cunts, aren't you?
Oh, fuck yeah. Stupid.
Testegen, but I call him Testatue. Oh, okay, that makes sense. FIFA, what a bunch of wankers. Greenwood is going to be a 78. They can't kick a baby. Well, that's my weekend ruined, says Lancey.
I can't remember.
I know that. Can't kick a baby, well, that's my weekend ruin. Oh, that's...
You're that clip of the bald nonce saying, thanks for this ruined my holiday.
Some people just want 15 minutes of fame. Yeah, I hear that. This is actually have I got the clip? Oh, fuck's sake. I must have put the clip on it. That's a piss take.
Right, listen to this. This is Lancy this weekend.
No, you stay where you are. Thanks for this. Ruin my holiday.
Have you never seen this clip?
No, fuck. FIFA is a game. Yeah, it's supposed to represent real footy, but it's just a game. I sort of get you. I sort of don't. But Matt, we'll let you go first. What do you make of Greenwood 78 rating by FIFA?
See, I would complain about it, but it is only a game, so I don't base anything off of FIFA ratings, but it is fucking stupid from them, to be fair. Because if it's meant to be a football game, they should be like looking into stats and shit like that, and not putting Saka higher rated than them. I'm pretty sure fucking Eric Bailly's higher rated on as well, who barely played a minute last season. But yeah, it's just fucking stupid from them. And it's the same as every year though. I think it's because we got a Panani deal and they don't like that. So we're with Pez. So they
Did you say
probably... What? Konami, sorry, not Konami. Is it Konami?
No,
Is it Konami?
no, just stop speaking.
What's the PES one?
I don't want to
Joshy goes, the day nobody has been waiting for is here. What day is that, Joshy? What day is that, mate? I'm not sure.
What's he on about?
FIFA just don't have a clue. This is true. Nice yard prime. Can't see the yard. Can see some cupboards in the back, but not the yard. Maybe one day we'll get to see the yard, and no, not the stuff that he uses Manscaped on. Now back to this one. Saka is 83. How the fuck? How in God's name, God's green earth, has Bukayo Saka 5 more rated than Greenwood? Like, on what planet is that normal?
Exactly. That's what I was saying before Prime rudely interrupted me. So I was saying, no, but it's because Saka went to the Euros and Greenwood didn't. That's what they're based on.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing. Surely Saka should lose 5 for just missing that penalty alone.
FIFA's just shit, to be fair.
Wait, Lanzi, what is Declan Rice rated? Let me ask. I think the FIFA ratings, they're broken. I remember back in the day, I'm not old, like back in like...
You're about 50 years old, mate.
FIFA 06 and 7 and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
The only 2 highest rated players, and I mean that in terms of that were pushed the 90s, were Messi and Ronaldo. The rest were all like, a really good player would be like 82, 83. A few, maybe 1 or 2 would push 85, 86. It was an actual functioning game. Now, just about anyone can get an 83 rated, 84 rated. Like stupid.
Fred is a 81. McTominay's an 80.
McTominay deserves a bit more, though, to be fair, than Fred. More than Fred, I mean.
Joshy says, once I get my top 10 country flag list pulled up, I'll share it. Yes, Josh, I want to hear this. Now, fuck off, Saka is higher rated than Rice, apparently. Rice is an 82. Based off the Euros must be. Well, as I said then, we should take some points. Fun notes. We should take points off Rashford, Sancho, and Saka for all missing a penalty.
Rashford,
their finishing best be fucking low after what I saw in the penalty shootout. That's all I'm saying. Right? Believe it or not, I've just managed to, make a joke with about 3 of them missing a penalty without racially abusing them. I know, shock horror. That can still be done nowadays, apparently.
People think you can't make jokes about them, like, because of what happened, but yes, you still can. You still can.
You can. That's the thing. You can make a joke about something. You just can't racially abuse someone.
No, don't do that. Actually, no, I can't even make a joke about let's abuse them. No, let's we can. Yeah.
No, but Prime, you can make a joke about it now. I mean, the dust has settled. I think we've all somewhat gotten over what Southgate and Saka did, and Rashford and Sancho.
Everyone has the right to. Every England fan has the right to be pissed off at them, but you don't racially abuse them.
Oh yeah, of course. Over, I'm still angry now. I'm still fuming at Saka. I mean, how do you miss a penalty? Right, Greenwood puts it on bins. I'm just saying. But you can make a joke. Just don't
take the joke too far, basically. Yeah.
All that works as well. Saka should be an 80, says Fenwick. Greenwood should be an 81, 82. Yeah, I'd agree with that. It would be interesting to see what Greenwood's finishing is. That best be high. He's got the best finishing.
It's never high. And they give him like really low pace as well, which is stupid.
Yeah, it's quite a quick player as well.
Kante's pace is 78.
That's ridiculous. He's a quick little fucker.
Yeah,
he's a quick little fucker.
I don't trust FIFA.
Have you done LFC's? Well, yeah, I love playing. I'm just going to change. I'm going to change Greenwood's ratings when I get the game. I'll just make it. I'll sort it out myself because we actually we've come up with an idea for the channel. I won't say too much, but it does involve a FIFA and a player career mode. That's all that's being said, right? If you have half a brain, right, you'll know who I'm going to be doing for the player career mode. If you've got half a brain in your head, it don't even need to be a big brain. Half a pea-sized brain, you'll get who we're going to be doing it with. So,
or just going to be asking who's about.
So we get to be in the comments slandering you as Bukayo Saka. Yes.
Yes, Bukayo Saka is absolutely the one I'll be using. I'll make sure I get to a Euros final and Sky the penalty will get it saved. Vel says Minamino now. No, not quite Minamino, mate. Definitely not Minamino. Have you seen that they've decreased Salah as well?
Which is fair, because he was shite that season. Well, he wasn't shite, but he was... I just don't like complimenting Liverpool players, to be fair. Even if they ever...
Velshwan, are you going to allow that? Matt just said the Salah's shit. Guys, what game is better, FIFA or PES? FIFA. It's got to be FIFA. Now that PES have gone on to that whole, free crap, it's got to be FIFA for sure.
Since it's free.
Oh, I did. It was shit. The gameplay is horrific.
The graphics are really good, weren't they?
Graphics are good, but the gameplay is... Mate, FIFA is miles ahead of PES on gameplay, as you'd expect.
But the career mode, though, in terms of player career mode on PES, is clear FIFA. However, again, the graphics, gameplay is annoying. But in terms of the career mode experience, it is better on PES.
The controllers and the controls are really shit in PES, aren't they?
Yeah, I tried a PES player career mode because I wanted to, because it's better, right? Because from what I've seen online and stuff, and I couldn't even complete 5 games. It was so annoying. I played as a striker, and I didn't. The controls were so hard, and I didn't want to bother continuously playing the game. I just said I just go back to playing FIFA. At least I know what I'm doing.
FIFA career mode is very repetitive, though. That's the thing PES has over FIFA career mode. You do one thing and then that's it, in a way. But yeah,
it's sort of just got. It's a tough one. Josh says his top 10 are the Bahamas, Barbados, Switzerland, Egypt, USA, Faroe Islands, Wales, Liechtenstein, Mexico, and Qatar. Oh, number 2 is Barbados. Barbados. I'm not gonna lie, Barbados have a good flag. That's fair. That's fair. I'll allow that. Wales on the list, 7th. Ireland and the UK. You're not on there, Matt. Neither am I. Northern Ireland, England. Joshy's top 10 flags. We're not on there. Ireland and England, or Northern Ireland. We're not there. Wales are there. So Wolf will be happy.
Is Wolf Welsh?
Part Welsh or got Welsh ancestry. Vel says, Matthew, you have Martial. Don't remind him. Vel says Fabinho got downgraded. Understandable because he played centre back majority of the season. I used to like World Cup striker on the SNES.
What's that?
Not a clue.
Who said that?
Ravi. Last comment.
What age is he? 50?
Can EA announce Antonio's player of the match card? Player of the month. Not after his red card in my team of the week, he can't. Foden, 84. Should Greenwood have been near Foden?
Greenwood's better than Foden.
Yes, but Foden had the better season.
Yeah, that's all semantics.
He is right, though, to be fair, and it is based off seasons.
How do these ratings work? So is it
it's based off seasons?
I know, but say for example, if I'm an 89 rated this season, and say, or not this season, what do I say? Okay, so the start of this season or whatever, I'm 89 rated. So this FIFA cycle, FIFA 2022, isn't it?
Yeah,
22. Yeah.
22, I'm 89 rated. And say I have a stinker this season. Next season, FIFA 23, how low do I drop down to?
Do you remember Matic went from a walkout to 81, was it?
Yeah, because, for example, Mane, I'm assuming he's still high rated. Werner is still high rated after like a stinker of his season and stuff. But yeah, Chelsea won the Champions League. We have the best defense in Europe. But yeah, our defenders barely raise. I think what's his name? Christensen is on the same FIFA card with Gabriel and stuff. And again, I don't like. For me, I don't really care. I don't complain about FIFA ratings. I just play the game to escape the real world and stuff. I don't really care that much. But it's like, if this is a game that's supposed to be immersive and be like real football, then you've got to make it accurate. Why would I use Christensen who has a bad card? You know? Like,
yeah, you're not far wrong. Joshy says it took me so long to make this list. I wanted to look at every flag so they would have a chance. That's fair. That's fair. Super Nintendo. He's just called you RJ.
Wow. Don't even sound the same, mate.
I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna refrain.
In the backstage.
Well, I was just gonna say you're both from Ireland, aren't you?
Oh.
I'm in my mid-30s. RJ, you joker. He's called you RJ again.
Stop calling me RJ, mate.
Greenwood has had a good calendar year, not a whole season. Well, what was he last year? What was his card last year?
He has gone up. He's gone up. He was 78 last year.
He was what?
What? He's 78 this year. Or last year.
What was he last year?
78.
So he hadn't gone up. So even though he's
he was 77. Sorry. 77.
Oh, fuck off. 7 is I'm hungry. Low is supper time for me. Nice. 7:26 p.m. for me. I should eat soon because then I gotta go get ready for bed. Gonna get into my flaming hot Cheeto pajamas. Yes, that's a real thing. Nice. Zuma gonna be higher rated than Christensen? No way.
I wonder what Guilty Sigurdsson's.
Hopefully not in the game. I'm just gonna say that now. Same with Benjamin Mendy, really. Mane got downgraded in terms of stats and goals and assists. That's why Mane still got a high rating. He's shit. Mane is shit. Mane is no longer a footballer. He's just shit. In fact, Liverpool have only got one good player now. That's Mohamed Salah. The rest of your team are bums. Maybe Trent, if you deploy him as a winger. I took Hazard. Fuck off. That's impossible. Wan-Bissaka's got to be one of the worst one of the worst right backs in the world.
That's just a silly thing to say, Niall, and you know it is.
To be frankly honest, Wan-Bissaka is no better than Brandon Williams.
I would say Wan-Bissaka is one of the best right backs in the league.
I would say you're being deluded.
I'm not being deluded. He's one of the best. He's the best one-on-one.
Wan-Bissaka is one of the best one-on-one defenders in the world, but he's the worst positionally defended. So his positioning is some of the worst I've ever seen. And to be frankly honest, the tackle you saw today, is he really the best one-on-one tackler in the world?
Yes, that was one mistake.
When was the last time Trent got sent off for a tackle?
Right, he barely defends. He's a glorified winger.
Trent made a tackle.
Yeah, exactly. He's a glorified winger.
When was last time Brandon Williams got sent off for a tackle like that?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
My right back is clear.
No.
Fenwick says I took Hazard being downgraded to an 85 after being a 91 2 years ago. Very personally, I hear that. I'm still confused on why you guys don't get Swedish fish. So sad, man. We don't have Swedish fish because we got British fish.
You mean the Swedes?
Oh, yeah. How could a country so close to Sweden not get Swedish fish? Because we have loads of our own. Although we do get fish from Europe because we don't tend to like our fish. We send a lot of our fish to Europe because it's upper market fish. And we like European, like cod and haddock, which is European. Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk is one of the world's worst centre backs in the world. He's fucking shit. He's garbage. Trent made the tackle last game. Anyone remember Ryan Shawcross? I do. Yes, I don't. Who could not remember Ryan Shawcross? Like genuinely. Asking for a friend. I wasn't
You don't want
talking
to
about
bring
actual
food,
fish. Candy, the Swedish fish candy. Oh no, we definitely don't have that. Never seen that. I thought he was on about actual fish. But yeah, Velvet Swan. Van Dijk's one of the world's worst centre backs in the world, right? Get out of here. But I don't know. I will remember this now. Yeah, Velv, I'm quaking in my boots. Honestly, I'm honestly quaking. How about you come on here, and remind me personally, Velvet Swan, press the link and come and talk to me personally.
Those are the minerals.
Time to transform now and bottle you, or battle you, not bottle me. Jesus, that'd be something different. Come on, Velv, come on and battle me. Apparently, please feel free to walk into the building. The link is in the chat. Press the link. Come on. It's so good. Although I'm American, so I eat up anything unhealthy. Though I'm the same. So has the gameplay improved on the new FIFA? I've not had a chance to play the beta version. Have you?
The beta was awful.
Have either of you played the beta?
I hated it. I didn't like it at all.
What's wrong with it?
It's hard to explain, but it was really clunky and fucking. It was just. It takes a while to get used to the new gameplay every year, like, but I didn't like it in the beta.
Yeah.
But it's always different.
Yeah. Josh says, why do people keep asking me what Bunda is? I think you guys told me this last time, or did I remember wrong? No, we did. Basically, Velvet Swan is the weird cunt that will keep asking you strange questions. Most of us just ignore Velvet Swan, and he's too much of a pussy to come on and talk to me about why Van Dijk is the worst centre-back in the league. He's actually worse than someone quick name a shit centre-back.
Harry Maguire.
Wow, that's a bit brutal on Harry Maguire.
No, I'm joking. Lindelof.
Yeah, he's worse than Lindelof. Lindelof is clearer of Van Dijk. That's for sure. I'm half tempted to say Brandon Williams at centre-back is clearer of Van Dijk, but I don't want to take it too far. I don't know if Prime is sort of smiling or not.
Wait, what did you say?
I just said that Brandon Williams is a better centre-back than Virgil van Dijk.
No.
It's all factually true. Just compare the stats. Don't forget. Well, don't forget. If Liverpool fans can say outrageous stuff like "best champions ever," then I can say outrageous stuff the opposite way.
Best
Van
squad
Dijk
well.
equals. Oh my god, Van Dijk equals Phil Jones. Oh my. Again, you're not wrong. They're almost the same person. They are almost the same person. I don't know what's being talked about right now. So, yeah, again, it's just Velvet Swan. I hope Pulisic is feeling better. Is Pulisic feeling better, Prime?
What's wrong with him?
He got injured on the internationals.
He's fine.
He's all good, Joshy. All good.
Apparently, United fans, before the CL draw came out, said, I hope we get Bayern Munich in our UCL group. They won't be able to handle us on the break.
Who brought up Man United? Who brought up Man United?
We'll beat them. Honestly,
We could beat Bayern. The way we play, we could beat Bayern.
At
The way
OT,
we play,
we'd be doing it at the
the way we
Allianz
play.
and forcing Neuer into retirement.
The way we play, we could beat Bayern.
So we might as well discuss
If
what
you
happened.
won't, you
tonight.
won't beat Bayern.
We could beat Bayern. The way
You
we
won't
play,
beat Bayern.
we could definitely
Girl
beat Bayern.
says, I will come on and pull my pants down.
Today was a bad game, I'll admit. But
Okay, Velvet Swan, I'm not sure why you're about to expose yourself on camera, but please don't. Prime, who is your Prem rival player and why?
Well, what do you mean, Prem rival?
I have no idea. Mavi just asked.
Do you mean what Premier League team do I view as rivals? Man United and City. Well,
Yeah.
I treat them as big clubs. Man United I look at as a rival because I want to be better than the best team in the country or one of the best teams in the world, and which is Man United.
Well, surely that's got to be Man City. Have you seen the clown that's at Old Trafford?
No, club. not just team. That's why I also treat Man City as a big club. I don't treat Arsenal or
I
Liverpool
was,
as a big club.
I was just about to say, because what they've currently got is a clown in charge of a circus at Old Trafford.
Did you just say you don't count Arsenal and sit? Oh wait, what? Who don't you count as a big club?
I just told you,
Arsenal,
Man United and Man City. I don't treat Arsenal and Spurs. No, I don't treat Arsenal and Liverpool as big clubs.
Arsenal are a bigger club than Chelsea.
They're not again,
Yes,
not
they
in my
are.
lifetime.
Not in your lifetime, maybe, but they are.
But again, I don't care about what happened before I was born.
Fair enough.
He has elaborated a little bit more. We'll get to that in a second. Josh says, I have zero idea who anybody is except the important soccer players like Messi and Ronaldo. I know who some of the US players are for obvious reasons. I get that. Zach goes, Josh, have you ever heard of Thierry Henry? Valve wants to borrow Zach's swimming pool again. The player, so Ravi says the player that you despise in a rival club.
I don't despise anyone. I respect all Man United players. Well, I don't respect all Man United players. I don't hate any of them.
I mean, you can't hate players.
I love Pogba's talent, but he's not like consistent. I love Rashford. I take him at Chelsea.
Pogba's not consistent, yet he has 7 assists in 3 games.
I don't. Again, that's not consistency. Consistency over a season. No, it's not. It's a purple patch. Not consistency.
It's not a purple patch.
Okay,
how do you know? How do you not know he's going to do it for the rest of the season? How do you not know? How do you not know he's not going to do it?
How do I what?
How do you not know he's going to do it for the rest of the season? Like you're saying, this is purple patch.
I know, but I didn't say he's not going to do it for the rest of the season. I said
it was purple patch.
Do it for the rest of the season.
You said it was a purple patch.
Matt has Pogba ever had?
Hold on now. What did you say, Matt?
You said it was a purple patch. You said basically.
No, because as of right now, it is a purple patch. The season has just started.
But you can't comment on that because it could be a purple patch. Yes,
Matt,
you can't call it purple patch.
I can comment on previous seasons he's had, and he's been inconsistent in those previous seasons.
No. But, okay.
No, yes, he has, because he's meant to be a world-class player and one of the best midfielders in the world.
He is a world-class player. And he is one of the best midfielders.
Not on consistency.
He is one of the best. He's one of the best in his position in the world.
No, based on talent, not consistency.
Based on both talent and consistency.
He's not consistent, though.
He is consistent.
No, he's not.
He is.
He's not.
He
not
is.
To be a world-class player, he's not.
He is. It's just
Explain
not.
Why he is then. Prove me wrong. Explain why he is. And don't say he's
why he is. You have to watch. That's. He's going to break Henry's record as well. I don't know why you're.
Maybe he will, but he won't. And again, you can't speak on what's going to happen the rest of the season.
You said maybe he will, but he won't, and you've just spoken on what's happening in the rest of the season.
Yeah, maybe he will, maybe he won't, but I'm not speaking on it because you can't.
I thought you said he won't. I thought you said he won't.
Okay, well, again, so don't speak on this season then because it hasn't finished yet. Speak on previous seasons.
Could easily happen. Could easily happen. Wait, what?
Prove me wrong. Speak on things that have happened. Speak on previous seasons. He hasn't been
when Ollie first came in as caretaker manager, he was consistent. Well, it wasn't the whole season. I'll give you that. It wasn't the whole season. That was Jose's fault for that.
Well, no, it wasn't Jose's fault.
He did. Even actually, with Jose, he actually was quite consistently good. He was our best player in Jose's
first season. He wasn't good in the second season.
He was good in the second season, and the third season was good. In the third season, he was one of our best players for the whole season.
And that still wasn't that second season. That still wasn't good.
Fourth season, he was injured half of it.
Okay.
And when he came back, he completely changed our team and helped us finish third.
Yeah, you talking not the season before that.
2019-20.
Yeah, that season you saw
he was injured half of it.
Yeah, I know that's you were bad in the first half of the season because Martial and Rashford were also injured, not just Pogba. The reason why you had an upturn in form is because Martial came back fit and firing, as did Rashford, and you also
Pogba was one of our best players,
scoring goals for you. So it wasn't just Pogba that carried you.
I didn't say it was just Pogba, but he was.
You only mentioned Pogba.
Yeah, but I don't need to. The argument's about Pogba, though. I'm not going to mention the whole team.
No, but your thing is Pogba's a world-class player.
He is a world-class player.
Show me him being a world-class player consistently.
I didn't even show you. He has been. He'll prove you wrong this season.
Okay, fine, but again, don't speak on this season. I can also say to you, Werner will prove you wrong this season. It hasn't
You
happened
don't
yet.
believe that? You don't believe that?
No, I do believe he will prove people wrong.
You
But
do.
again, I can't speak on that.
Oh Jesus! No, Pogba.
What?
As I said, second half, like during the restart, he was one of our best players.
During which
Third
restart?
season with us. What?
The post lockdown. You mean the restart of after lockdown, where it was just like what, about 10 games or so, where he was one of your
Yeah,
best players.
but that's not his fault. That's not his fault. He was injured. He was injured.
Willian was also one of Chelsea's best players as well.
Who?
Willian.
Okay, but he was injured. The rest of it wasn't really his fault.
Okay, but I'm not talking about him being injured. I'm talking about him playing.
Yes, but you can't say that he wasn't consistent because he was injured. Because
He wasn't
during that
consistent.
season, every
World class.
in that season he was, because every game most games he played that season he was world class.
Okay, well, fine. Maybe we just have different criteria of being world class. Then, fair enough.
I think I'd have higher criteria being a United fan. To be fair,
wait, what?
I think I'd have higher criteria being a United fan.
You'd have a what?
Higher criteria being a United fan. I've grew up on 6 days.
You'd have a higher criteria of world class players.
Yeah, 100%. 100% we do. Our whole team.
How old are you?
How old am I?
Yes.
20.
I'm older than you.
Okay.
So you don't have a higher criteria of world class players. I'm older than you.
I said being a United
world class
fan.
players than you have. If you're going to try
I
and
said
use that
being a
stupid
United-
logic.
I said being a United fan because we've had more world class players than Chelsea.
That's also stupid. That's stupid logic.
How's that stupid? How's that stupid logic?
No, it is.
No, it
Because
isn't.
you're
No, it
basically saying
isn't.
that if you don't support a club or a team as big as me, no one else can speak. In that
I
case,
never said it like that. You put it like
what
that.
you're saying. It's basically what
No,
you're
it's
saying.
not. It's not what I'm
Yes, it
saying.
is. Okay,
No,
so
it
what are you
isn't.
trying to say then?
I watched world class players week in week out while you were.
You don't. So you watch Fred week in week out.
Am I talking about Fred? Am I talking about Fred? I meant when I was growing
You
up.
watch Bruno week in week out, who didn't turn up in Europa League final, or Pogba, or Rashford, or Martial, or Greenwood,
Whole
or
team
De
was
Gea,
bad.
or
Whole team
Maguire.
was bad.
Hey, don't mention Greenwood.
No, for this I have to mention Greenwood. But
No.
Fine.
Fine. You could go after you could go after 10 other players. Leave Greenwood out.
And I mentioned 10 other players. No, just bite your tongue for this, I beg. So, but why didn't your world-class players turn up in those games? Because you expect world-class players to turn up in big games.
In the Europa League
So why?
final.
Yes, why didn't they turn up? It's a big
That
game.
was an off season for everybody.
What?
That was an off season for everybody. Everybody was.
Well, it was an off-season. So
Every
if
team.
Pogba had an off-season, then he's
I
not
didn't say.
world-class
Did I say
then.
Pogba had an off season?
But no, you said it was an off-season for everyone.
It was a strange season. I didn't mean off. Strange season for everyone. We had a rough game against Villarreal. That's one game.
But I expect world-class players to turn up.
We didn't lose the game. We lost on penalties. We didn't lose the actual game.
You lost the
We
final.
We didn't
lost the
lose
final.
the game. We didn't
You lost
lose
the
the game.
final.
We
You
lost
lost
on
the final.
penalties. That's not
You lost
losing
the
the game.
final.
We
You lost
drew the
final.
game. We drew the game.
You lost the
We drew
game.
the
No,
game.
you
We drew
lost
the game.
final.
We
You
drew the
lost the
game.
final. You lost the final.
Well, no.
You can say you drew the game to me all you want. You lost the final. You didn't get to lift the trophies. Your players collected losers' medals.
Okay, so does City have no world-class players then? Because none of them turned up in the Champions League final.
City won the Premier League.
So, it's not a final. That's based off the whole season.
But they were consistent over 38 games in the season.
But you're
And they
saying
also
one
won
game
the
changes
Carabao Cup.
everything. You're saying
They also
one
won the
game.
Carabao
We finished
Cup. And
second.
yet-
We
and yet-
finished
hold on,
second. We finished second.
Hold on. And yet, I still slate City's players for not turning up in that Champions League final. I still slate Kevin De Bruyne and Foden and Sterling. They're world-class players for not turning up in the final. So if their players are not
Sterling's not right.
do you
said
think I'm
Sterling's
not going to
world
criticize
class.
yours?
Sterling's world class. Did you just say?
Yeah, because that's what people say. I don't agree with it, but again,
Oh,
these are world-class players. The same way I don't agree with Pogba being world-class, but I still mentioned him, didn't I?
He is world class.
But he's not consistently.
He's world class.
And you still haven't proven to me to why he is world-class.
I've told you the seasons where he
No, you
performed
haven't.
well. Yes, I have.
You haven't.
I have. He performed well during Project Restart. Performed well in his third season, where it was Jose / Oli. Performed very well there. He was our highest scorer,
Again,
highest
what you
assister.
mentioned to me as well, but that's fine. That's not world-class. Well does not equal to world-class. And if it is world-class, explain to me. All you're
Did you
saying
see the
is,
team around him?
all
Did
you're
you see the
saying
team
to me
around him?
is he performed well. What does that mean? Because Mount performed well last season. Mount is not a world-class player.
Wait, what?
Exactly.
Wait,
He's
what do you mean
exactly what
about
you said.
mine? What do you mean exactly? Wait, what?
Did you not hear what I said?
No.
Okay, I said Mount performed well last season. He's still not a world class player.
Can't
Like
compare
saying
Mount
someone's
to.
world class, I'm going to explain and I'm going to actually explain why they're world
You
class.
can't compare Mount to fucking.
I'm not
Pogba.
comparing. I'm comparing well. You said well. You're not explaining why he's world class. Explain why he's world class.
Plus the 2018 World Cup, 2018 World Cup, world class era.
20 what?
2018 World Cup.
2018 World Cup. I do not say anything bad about Pogba when he plays for France. When he plays for France, he's always consistent.
You think he's
and
world class?
For Man United.
Do you think he's world class? Do you think he's world class for France?
I think he performs at a high level for France. Yeah.
But do you think he's world class for France?
I think he plays for France. He plays in world class form. To be a world class player, you need consistency for 2 years.
He has the team around him at United were very good. Like the midfield. Our midfield is one of our biggest issues.
Hold on, no. Why are you using that as a criticism?
As a criticism?
You know why? Because Gerrard, he was dragging Liverpool out and stuff and performing to a high level, even though the team around them was supposedly bad. Declan Rice performs at West Ham at a high level, even though the West Ham team is bad. I'm not calling Declan Rice world class, by the way, in case you can't comprehend that.
Sorry, what? I never said you were calling Declan Rice world class.
I didn't say you did.
Yeah, but you made a sly wee dig. You made a sly wee dig.
Oh god.
Let's move on. There's no arguing with this guy.
You haven't.
No point. There's no point. I've explained it. I've explained it.
No, you haven't.
To be fair, man, you haven't
explained it. Like, again, I can explain and defend why Jorginho deserves to win the Ballon d'Or, or at least deserves to be in the top 3.
Wait, what? Sorry, what you said? Jorginho?
Yes, deserves to win the Ballon d'Or, or at the very least be in the top 3.
Well, I agree with that. I don't know why you're.
Okay, exactly.
I don't know why.
You can clearly see why. You haven't been able to explain to me.
He performed well in the Euros. He performed well in the league. He performed well.
Who performed well in the league?
I'm talking about Jorginho now. I thought you were saying he didn't deserve it. What did you?
No. Prime said he did deserve it.
Oh right, okay. So what were you telling me about? What were you talking to me about then? What?
Matt, you are confused, aren't you, Matt?
Had a bit to drink, but what do you?
I'm not. That doesn't matter. This is bullying. Doesn't matter.
It's bullying. Why is it bullying?
Because you don't comprehend anything that I'm saying, and it feels like I'm talking to a dog. Let's move on.
All right, fine. All right.
Brutal. Right. Val says, Prime, who is world-class players from the top 6?
Man City. Hold on. I know. Wait. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Man City. Cancelo. KDB. Fernandinho. Riyad Mahrez.
Well, Riyad Mahrez is world class.
Yeah, I would. I might have
he doesn't perform at a world class level week in week out, so he can't be world class.
I might have to. Okay, I might have to give it a bit of a think, but Riyad Mahrez maybe I'd put in. Who else? Man United. Ronaldo.
Varane.
Bruno Fernandes and Pogba.
Varane has dipped out in the last 2 years. So not Varane.
Centre backs in the world.
Hold up. Okay, he asked me, not you. So Ronaldo. Again,
yeah,
I can't.
You're just being.
I love De Gea, but I can't put him in. He's dipped out in the last 2 years. I can't put Pogba in. He's dipped out in the last 2 years. Rashford, I can make a genuine case for. So I'm going to say
you can
Rashford.
make a genuine case for Rashford, but not Pogba.
Bruno?
Let me move on. Bruno's numbers, yes, but his ability, no. So. I'm gonna say no on Bruno because he doesn't turn up in the games. Chelsea, Kante, For Chelsea right now, okay.
Lukaku.
Chelsea, Kante, Thiago Silva, Lukaku. However, there are asterisks on Christensen, who is on world-class form right now. Rudiger is on world-class form right now. Jorginho is on world-class form right now. Aspilicueta is a world-class player. But yeah, those three I mentioned, Jorginho, Christensen, Rudiger, are on world-class form right now. So again, the form is different from actually being a world-class player. I said Chelsea, United.
Liverpool would only be Van Dijk, Salah, wouldn't it?
No,
maybe
Van Dijk is
Fabinho.
sitting out. I'm not putting Alisson in.
Would you put
I'm not putting
Fabinho
Trent in because he can't defend. Robertson I'll put in, but he's not the best left back in the world. I'll put Salah in. I'll put Fabinho in. So what is that? Only three?
Yeah.
Who else is there? Spurs, Harry Kane.
I wouldn't even go there. I wouldn't. The reason I wouldn't say Harry Kane is world class because similar to what you said about Bruno, Harry Kane doesn't turn up in big games.
Yeah, but again, Bruno plays in a Man United team where all these players are supposed to be world class. Apparently,
Kane played for England. Kane played for England, and he had the players around him, and he didn't turn up.
He did turn up. He got the pre-assist in the final.
Prime. He spent most of the time playing centre back
because that's what he was told to do, and he executed his job.
No, he does it. He does this a lot. He roams the pitch.
We're getting into semantics anyway. Leicester. I would love to make the case for Vardy. No, I can't. I would love to make a case for Schmeichel, but no, he's not. Johnny Evans for a laugh, but no, there's less. Indeed, he's the only world-class player in Leicester. And that's about it.
Yeah, no, that's an interesting take. I don't. Zach says Trent is world class. Ravi says Matip is world class. Alisson.
Matip is not as good as David Luiz or Gary Cahill. Matip, his prime or whatever, or his best, is not as good as those two defenders, and people don't rate them. So I'm not rating Matip.
Trent is world class. Chris says, "Who is this prime guy? He knows nothing." What? So just because someone disagrees, you don't agree with his opinion means he knows nothing. I mean,
he basically said that about me.
What, me? No, you just can comprehend English. No. Look, Prime's very knowledgeable, and he's also very particular with what he wants from players. I mean, I've had an in-depth conversation with Rachel, and she knows a lot of shit about football.
If I'm wrong, I don't know what I'm talking about, Chris. Why don't you come on and tell me why I'm wrong? I don't mind. Or I can't say that. It's Niall's channel, actually. If Niall's is okay with it, but for me, I don't mind being proven wrong. So just this guy couldn't, Matthew. But if you can prove me wrong, then do it. I don't mind.
Dibbler, I don't know what you're on about, but yeah.
What? Who the fuck's that?
I have absolutely no idea. The last time also I checked, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you were allowed to go out with 16-year-olds. I think I'm correct there.
16-year-olds.
I don't know.
Look in the group chat, Prime. Not the group chat. Jesus Christ. The normal chat. We've apparently got some weird people in there now. It's just YouTube being YouTube, Prime. Not me. Well, I'm not bringing up that because why would I? Why is so many people coming after you, Matt?
I don't know.
What the hell is
it's just one person. It's one person.
Apparently you have social anxiety now. I mean,
that's not me. I'm not. My surname's not family.
Well, Chris, are you going to come on or not?
What the fuck is this chat? I don't know. Lewis says, "Can we address the fact that Matthew has social anxiety?"
It's not me. It's someone called Matthew's family, I think. Yeah, there's.
Matthew Fenwick is a different person. I mean,
Okay.
I'm really confused. Like, really confused. Where have all these people come from? Also, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. It's right there. You go subscribe. Dibla, now opinions on Kabul. Well, everything that's happened over in Afghanistan is sad, upsetting. Some will say that it's been done right. Some will say it's been done wrong. And ultimately, we've just got to, we've just got to, support them as best we can. Courtney Hayat said no. I really don't understand what has happened.
Are you coming on or not?
Yeah, Chris, are you gonna talk about why Prime knows nothing? I mean, I'm sure Prime has no issue putting you in a spliff and smoking you. He's done it to many people on many occasions.
No, it's not that. I just want to know what I'm wrong about.
Trafficking? What's happening here?
Do you believe in? No, obviously not.
Stupid question.
That is arguably the dumbest questions ever. My military should have stayed. Damned Biden, says Zachary. I have my own views, but this isn't a political podcast, nor is it a political channel. Do you believe in it? Do I believe in what? What was his previous? Will you guys support me? I'm sorry, I'm just depressed. Well, yes, of course, we can be here to support, obviously. I'm like one comment away from banning these people. I don't know where they came from. Prime, what's the worst away ground in the UK that you have ever been to?
I haven't gone to a game, so I don't know.
What about you, Matt? You have been to an away game?
No, not in the way.
Ah, well, that's unbelievable. I'd arguably say that the worst is probably Gillingham. Gillingham's a pretty shit one. All of these people are believing in it. Dibbler is sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm. Fenwick hates team. Hell no. Opinions on Prime Storage. Well,
Prime Storage, or also Prime Storage.
Prime Storage was very good, but I fear that he was. No, he was good, but he was a one-season wonder, wasn't he? He didn't do it consistently over a period of years, did he? He had one good game. Well, not one good game, but one good season. As part of SAS and all that. And yeah, sort of dropped down after that, which was...
Who's Chris Waynes, by the way? That you guys?
I have no idea who these people are. They've literally... You are a believer. What are we a believer about? I don't know what we're believers of. Storage was injury prone.
As is Matip, Gomez, Keita, Oxlade-Chamberlain.
I mean, I don't mind casual banter, but when you take it too far, you get blocked instantly.
What did he say?
I'm not repeating it. It was unacceptable. I have a special button here. It's called block, and I'm definitely not afraid to use it. Let's not forget the money United spent on Ronaldo could have been fixed to leak the leak roof or fix the leak in their midfield.
Yeah, but there was no plan to sign anybody else. Ronaldo.
To be fair, that's a good question. Do you guys think that getting Ronaldo was more important than getting the DM? Because I've had this conversation with RJ, and he believes that getting Ronaldo is more important than the DM.
No, well, to get him off, in a way, to get him to not join City, but that's kind of We didn't really need him, to be fair. I do agree with you.
Yeah. What about you, Prime?
Why is everyone silent?
What?
I just literally asked you.
Oh, sorry.
Was it more important? Was it more important for United to get Ronaldo over a DM?
I think they should have signed both. I think it's tough. Arguably, you could have got away with not signing Varane if you just signed a DM.
Yeah. I don't think you needed Ronaldo. Like, yeah, cool. The romance of it, it's all brilliant, but ultimately, what have you got for it? Well, you got Ronaldo, an older Ronaldo. I mean, I don't know. It's a weird one.
Ronaldo will build him up. I know he didn't do it today, but that's because of the red card. Ronaldo, 9 times out of 10, will build him out of games.
Yeah, but again, that's just United not being a team and just relying on one person. It's difficult to.
You say that, I know you say that, but hopefully having a presence like Ronaldo means the rest of the players will then step up as well, be accounted for. But I don't know. It didn't happen today, so we'll see.
Yeah, I do hear what you're saying. Val says, Diddler, that was uncalled for, you clown. Well, that's why he got blocked. Lewis says, I feel the term world class gets thrown around too easily. Yeah, I'd certainly say that. I mean, I swear I heard a Chelsea fan, probably Johnny, say that Mount was world class, which I thought was absurd.
Generational.
That's even more absurd. I don't know what's that is. That's something different. Ravi says, anyone's thoughts on Liverpool AC Milan? And I think we'll call it a night after that one. But Matt, starting with you, thoughts on tomorrow's game for Liverpool?
Should be easy enough for Liverpool, because AC Milan aren't the team they were. But anything can happen, to be fair. Liverpool aren't known to be clinical in the group stages. They usually do it in the second half. So I would say Liverpool win easily, hopefully, for them.
Yeah, I hear that. Tyler Burridge says, now can you say hi to me? I really am confused now. These are probably Sonny trolls now, I'm guessing. Moan, just let it happen. Okay. Prime, thoughts on tomorrow's game for Liverpool and AC Milan?
Oh yeah, Liverpool struggling in group stages.
Yes.
But they don't have Zlatan. They do have Giroud though. I can see it being 2-1 either side.
Is Zlatan injured?
Isn't Giroud out with COVID?
Oh, fuck.
Zlatan came back as well.
No, Zlatan's out because of a knee injury as well, or ligament issues. He did, but he's ruled out because of ligament issues.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough for Milan. Lewis says, "Why is Pogba not world class? He doesn't do it consistent. Consistency is key." Lewis.
Yeah. Again, it's my metric of being world class. You can have world class form, right? But Christensen and Rudiger now, and even Mendy are on world class form. But my metric of being world class is you need to be consistently for at least a season, and in the second season you will then be assessed, and come the end of it will be debated whether or not you enter that world class bracket. But again, just as easily you can enter that world class bracket and you can also fall out of it. Pogba has definitely fallen out of it while at Man United. So, but he still has that world class ability, which he definitely shows when he plays for France and on occasion for Man United.
Yeah. Apparently Lewis has no friends. I don't know why that matters. I just noticed Man U lost to the boys today. Right, again, I don't know who these people are. Right.
The fuck?
Oh, fucking hell. All right. That's another one gone. Right, so we're going to wrap it up there because you lot are pissing me off now. Not the people on the pod, the people in the chat. Yeah, disgusting. Please do meet the block button and politely fuck off. But we are going to wrap it up there. We'll be back tomorrow with Let's Talk Tactics at 6 p.m. and then with Liverpool versus AC Milan at 7:45. That's tomorrow. Then obviously on Thursday, Westview at 4. Zagreb versus West Ham 5:30, and then Liverpool show 8 p.m. So do make sure you check that out. Before we do go, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as always. Follow us on socials: Twitter, Let's Talk EPL; Instagram, Let's Talk EPL_, and on TikTok at Let's Talk Premier League. Matt, where can they find you?
Just JWS691 on Twitter.
Perfect. And what about you, Prime?
You can catch me on, follow me on Twitter. You will know everything I'm doing. And now, actually, I'm heading over to Blues Fan TV, Chelsea Fan TV, for a Chelsea review of the Champions League game. So,
yeah, make sure you check out Prime there. But yeah, as I said, we're back tomorrow. But until then, thanks for watching, guys, and peace out.